What's up again, my diecast YouTube friends? It's that time again. It's that time again to check out some of these customs and let you guys in on what I've been up to as far as customs. I've actually had some of these done for quite a while now, but you know, with having the flu and being out for a few weeks, I haven't had a chance to catch up with you guys. So we're gonna check out some of these customs and get caught up. But man, let me tell you guys, first and foremost, I had the greatest morning this morning. I got Christmas early. I don't know if you guys saw the short yet, but if you haven't, see the latest short that I posted. For those of you who know, that was just so special to have caught that. So I'm super stoked, super excited to sit down and share some of these new customs with you guys right before Christmas. It's probably be the last video before next year. Cannot wait for next year and to be able to start giving away some of these customs or trivia questions for these customs. So let's get started and check some of these out. So sometimes when I make these customs, I'm not completely happy with how some of them turn out. It's actually quite a few. I've got pretty big fail box. But if I'm not happy with it, I'll go ahead and redo it. And this Nissan Sentra SER was an example of that. It just did not look good in the color that I picked or with the decals that I picked. I just don't feel this car looked good with decals plastered all over it. So I'll show you guys what I came up with here. I completely redid the whole car. I was going for like a pencil lead color, and went a little easier with the decals on it. So if you look closely, it does have the decals, but I used black. And this does have really nice Carlomos on it. So this thing spins like crazy. And I also got the right proper decals for the tail lights and the headlights. And I also, bases clean and tapped, the exhaust. I also did some carbon fiber on the hood, and then there's some more decals, but they're super tiny. And then I've got the ad van under the windshield and the Stance Nation there. So that's that one. That's that. Like I said, that was just a sort of like a facelift. So I'm happy with this one. I had to do this model justice. This is a really good looking model, and I really wanted it to look right. So that's the Nissan Sentra SER. Next up, so I collected 2014, 2015, that era of Hot Wheels. So it's no surprise that I'm after those Legends cars. And I'm very lucky to actually have all the ones I've wanted from the era that I collected, because as you guys saw last week, Jake hooked me up with the Legends Tour Wagon. So moving on, I really love all the Legends cars. Well, if you guys haven't noticed, there's this one coming out, the Combi. So I took those test shots or pictures that I found on the internet and decided, well, let me try to create my own. So I came up with this. So I don't know that the colors are right. I guess when the time comes and I get my own actual Legends Tour car, I'll know how close I got, but I just figured it'd be fun to just sort of create my own one. I know the wheels are not correct, but I gotta be honest, I don't like those wheels that they used. Get this a little more close up for you guys so you guys can see it. So I used a metal base, fully polished it, and put all the proper decals on there. I know it's some kind of red color, but you know, there's only so many pictures on the internet to show you what color it is. But I think I got it pretty close. That's the gist of it there. So that was just a fun little custom that I wanted to create there. Guys, I cannot wait to show you what's under here. But now we're getting to the last three, and these are the three that I'm most excited about. Actually, I did create this little TRD pickup here. Wasn't too excited about this one. The decals weren't really that great on it, but it is my first like 4x4 truck that I've ever made. It came out clean. It's just the decals weren't all that great on it. Alright. Alright, like I said, these last three, these are the ones that I'm most excited about to share with you guys that I got wrapped up. And this next one is hands down, without a doubt, the most difficult custom I've ever created. I wanted to make a custom Superbird. Actually, one of you guys out there suggested a Superbird, and I had already contemplated making a Superbird custom. So I was thinking, what do I have in my collection? And the only one I can come up with was the 76 in that 2-pack, and that's a metal base. And I had no idea how much work it was to create a custom with a metal base, because all the work that you have to do to get the car stanced properly is what I did not know. So the model I'm speaking of is the Plymouth Superbird. Now, I know just looking at this, it's probably hard to imagine, oh, you just stripped it, painted it, and put some wheels on it. No. In order to create this stance and get this to look this way, it was a tremendous amount of work to stance this out and get this thing to look right. So I mixed up this custom mix. I'll put up a picture here. It actually looked crazy, even in the cup. I wanted to sort of create my own custom color, and I actually did that on the next custom that I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, I came up with this Plymouth Superbird here, and if you take this car and you don't do a bunch of work to the base, it's just going to set up high like a 4x4 truck. So let me get this. Yeah, there was a tremendous amount of work to get this thing stanced out this way. So what I actually ended up doing for this was shaving the entire base down, cutting it in half right here, and then reinstalling the front part of the base because this chin spoiler wanted to stick down way too low. And in order for the wheels to touch and to get the whole body flat enough, I had to get that chin spoiler back up in there. So I literally had to cut this thing up in half, reattach it, and then of course everything's, you know, painted with base clear. Try to keep it as factory looking as possible. But yeah, this is hands down the toughest custom I've ever had to create. So much work went into stancing this thing. So needless to say, if I ever try to do another Superbird, it will absolutely be a plastic base. And those wheels I used on there are the LODC wheels, which by the way you can get for a pretty good deal, and they've got a bunch of new ones right now on J-Car Diecast. So moving on. This next custom is another model I was really excited about doing another one of. If you guys remember, I did this really wild Liberty Walk E34 that I nicknamed Kamikaze. So I wanted to do another one, but I didn't want it to be too wild and crazy, and I wanted to put like a color on it that was unique and all of its own. And I wanted to try to keep it sort of like more classy looking because of the decals that I chose. So check this out, guys. So I put these Playboy decals that I found off of Mod My Ride on here, which were not easy to work with, but I got them to lay down nicely. And I came up with this. It's sort of like a bronze color. If you guys look closely, I actually have the Liberty Walk decals even on the spokes of the wheels. Custom stainless steel exhaust tip, all the details, all the headlight details, carbon fiber throughout, roll cage. There's actually a custom steering wheel in there and actual carpeting. But I don't know that I can get you guys in there close enough to see it. There's a custom race seat in there, harnesses, the steering wheel. Yeah, this one I really love. This one was a fun model to work with here. Here's the top. Like I said, I've got little carbon fiber accents throughout on the spoiler. Yeah, this one was fun. I really love this model here. Now, for the most exciting one that I could not wait to share with you guys. A little bit of a backstory on this one. You guys know the infamous Golden Nugget Super Treasure Hunt? Well, ever since that car came out and was so popular, I had to try to create my own custom version. Well, this is an old, very early custom that I made, and it sort of came close, but as you guys know, and something that I've noticed with the Super Treasure Hunt, and I'll try to pop up some pictures here, it's not really gold. It's kind of gold. And then the other thing is the wheels. They're said to be bronze, but they're really not bronze. They're kind of brown, maybe tan even. So here's what I was thinking. What if it was real gold, like actual gold, and the wheels were actual bronze? What could the infamous Golden Nugget Super Treasure Hunt look like? So guys, I wanted to know, what could it look like? So for the last custom of the year, I made this, guys. Now this is the real Golden Nugget. Let's get into this. Trying to handle this thing is tough because it's so easy to get fingerprints on this. So what I did was I had the casting gold plated, and then I put all the proper decals all over it. I'm going to touch this thing and get fingerprints all over it. But I was afraid of clear coating this because I did not know what it would do to the gold plating. So all the decals are on there, all the proper decals of the Golden Nugget Super Treasure Hunt. But I did not clear coat it. Because like I said, I did not want to mess up the really nice finish that this thing had on it, which I'm doing right now by touching it. But I got to be able to share and show this with you guys. This was just an idea I had, and I always wondered, what could it possibly look like if it was actually the Golden Nugget? So what I did was I took powdered bronze, I don't know what you would call it. It's just this powder mix that I have in different shades. And I mixed it in with clear coat and airbrushed it onto the wheels to get the actual bronze color on the wheels here. So those are actual bronze wheels. See, look, I got my fingerprints all over this thing already. And of course, gold. Probably one of the craziest customs that I've made this year. Don't know how I'm going to beat this one, guys, because, you know, I'm always trying to think outside the box with new custom ideas, and that was a whopper for the end of the year right there. Yeah, but it's definitely cool to finally see a real Golden Nugget with actual bronze wheels. Super Treasure Hunt. Alright, guys. That was all the new customs for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I enjoyed making them. I enjoy sharing them with you guys. And this will probably be the last video before Christmas, and I guess I'll see you guys next year. And already, right before Christmas, I hit over 500 subs. So I cannot wait to get into 2024 with you guys and have some fun on the hunts and do some more fun with this channel and these customs. It's going to be awesome. I love all you guys. You guys are great. This whole community is awesome. I appreciate all you guys. Comment down below, guys. Let me know which one was your favorite custom or something that you think would be cool to see. I'm always interested in reading you guys' comments and seeing what you all have to say. Alright guys, Merry Christmas to y'all, and I'll catch y'all next year. Take it easy.